Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you how to order some Edge domains for just $50 each. Okay, this is a really, really great price. You can see here that we have got a spreadsheet on Google Docs, okay, and it tells you what the TLD is down here. And you can scroll down, there's over 100 of them in here, okay. And you can see what the domain authority is and what the citation flow is and the majestic trust flow, etc. Okay, so we've got page authority, domain authority, citation flow, trust flow, and you can also see that they've got backlinks. Now these backlinks have been checked to make sure that they have got no spam. Okay, these are quality backlinks. Okay, or quality edge domains. Sorry. Okay, so they're built on decent backlinks, and they have already been filtered. Now, if you watch the webinar replay for webinar 2, you will realize how long it takes to find just one of these, okay? And to be able to get them for $50 each. Look at some of these, 14 years old, 10 years old, 16 years old. These are good quality domains for $50 each. It's an unbelievable price, okay? But to make it even better deal, what we're doing is we're going to build out some sites as well if you want to spend a little bit extra money, okay? So what you can do is you can get sites like these built, okay? And they've got 10 posts each of about 1,000 words each. Now, remember what I said in the webinar replays and in webinar 1 and webinar 2 was that we want to build out less domains, but build them into more authority domains, okay? And what that means is that we don't need to go and build 50 PBN sites. You can get away with less PBN sites by adding more content into these sites, and that will save you money in the long term, okay? It will save you money in 2 ways. First of all, it will be less work needed to hire somebody to build the sites out for you, or to go and build the sites yourself and take hosting and extra domains and things like that. And secondly, it will save you a bunch of money because you will be doing less article writing, I guess, because if you're going to do different sites, you need to make them all slightly different from each other. With this, you can make the articles more or less in the same topic, okay, and you can just go broader from there, okay. So that's going to save you money because it means hiring less people and going through less duds to be able to get content done as well, okay. It's just so much easier to be able to build out, say 5 or 10 of these sites with a lot of pages. Okay, we start you off with 10, but I would just keep adding in there. If you can add something like one article every week or every 2 weeks, perhaps on a site like this, what you can see up here is that we've got just 4 tabs up here. You can have an extra tab that just says blog, okay, and you can start adding just short blog posts in there. Not even huge amount of content, but make it kind of newsworthy. Just tap into Google News and tap into RSS feeds that can give you information. Do not put that information in there with outbound links. I would just get information in there, rewrite some kind of a news story or whatever in your own words, and you can make it, very, very short, 300 words, 400 words, 500 words. And maybe if you just called it news, for example, then it makes sense that you're making short blog posts that are relevant, that are up to date, and at the same time, you're not changing anything on the homepage here. And look at the quality of this site. This is absolutely fantastic site. So for $150, you get the H domain and a site like this built for you. Now, how to order? There's an order form underneath this video. Use the order form and tell us what you're looking for. You'll be able to see here the domains that we got. And if there's any domains that you're interested in, and we're not going to give you the domain name, we're just not going to do that, okay? If there's any here that you're interested in, tell us, and we will build a site on that, or we will sell you just the domain itself. It's much better to get us to build a site for you. Really, much better. They're all going to look different. They're not all going to look the same as this, and it has to be that way for a PBN site. It has to be all completely different. We're using different plugins. We're using different everything. So you've got to realize they're not all going to look like this, but you're building PBN sites, okay? What we do want to do, though, is build them into authority sites, so it saves you time and saves you money in the long term, and saves you a heck of a lot of frustration as well. Not just trying to find these domains, but trying to build out sites and get articles done. If you think of the value of this, for 10 high quality blog posts for a website like this built on an H domain for $150, it's just crazy price, okay? And if you really want to get into PBNs, if you're really serious about getting into PBNs, this is the service, this is the way to go, because it's going to save you a ton of bloody money, I'm telling you. Okay, that's it. Thanks, bye.